Big fan of Margaret Thatcher Tanner is. The Iron Lady is tattooed several times across his body. And this is a pretty strong start.
This is already looking a lot more interesting than the last game. I wonder what kind of loser was in the last game.
And Tanner takes a very quick lead. I guess, yeah, we haven't discussed the fact that you were just in the previous round and did not perform great.
No. Actually, I would argue that I performed terribly.
I also made that argument several points. This is looking
Justice
to be
is
a very even game. Justice returned that point quite quickly.
Even and fast moving, which is two very good things.
I mean, these are two absolute gamers out here on the field, which, you know, goes with our motto, caution, extreme gaming inside.
Either they're both good, or they're both so bad that it looks like one of them is
well,
good.
Justice has taken quite a big lead, now 40 to 15.
I'll put you guys in the corner.
Why do we have to be in the corner? Oh my god. He's changing the rules.
Yucky.
Disgusting behavior. Hate to see it.
Fine. You won't be in the corner though.
The gameplay is obviously more important. I'm sorry, the athletics.
Ah, yes.
Couple strong volleys back and forth,
And it looks like Justice will take the first dub of this match.
yeah, that's unfortunate. You hate to see the Iron Lady down.
What a shame.
It's just like the British economy. Oh, and we're back.
We're back. What an exciting first game between...
It's about to be gone.
Oh,
no.
and we're gone already. Well, that seems like a mistake on the screen runner's part.
I agree.
We're being shown a phone screen.
David, what do you do?
My partner will deal with that as I commentate. Oh, and the stream has been abandoned. But we're seeing a couple good volleys back and forth, but
I'll fix it.
Tanner fails to hit it over the net.
You would think with a game where your only objective is to hit a ball with a racket, you'd be a little bit better at it.
Yeah,
I could at least hit the ball.
couldn't keep it in bounds,
Yeah, but I think hitting it's at least a little bit important.
I suppose. Seeing some good volleys. Now, I don't think Tanner's a bad player by any means, but, well, who knows? We might be seeing a comeback. He just scored once again.
Double bounce.
That is the reason he scored.
Will we see the elusive triple bounce in any of these games? Perhaps not.
Is that a thing?
No, it's not.
I think it... Oh! And Tanner is made the game even again. Just the next game. Now that happened to me during one of my games, where the player just seems to sort of skip over the ball. Quite frustrating. I imagine Justice is upset as I was. Oh.
It seems like Tanner might be taking the swing until it hits approach, which, for timing's sake, is not a really good, solid strategy, if I must say.
It's not.
If there's anything about this game mode, it's timing, and it's clear that Tanner doesn't have it.
I don't know. I don't think the crowd can hear that, but we did just hear Justice audibly scream, "What?" from outdoors. Showing his frustration. Oh, and that's...
One more point.
I was
and
going to say, Deuce. My god. I'm being criticized from all over. This is unacceptable. There's a big chance to take another win under his belt here.
we all wait with bated breath as the potential final point. And Justice pulls it off. 2-0, Justice. Will he...
Now, if you're Tanner right now, do you think it's smart to switch or stick with tennis?
I don't know. I feel like if you were to switch to badminton, you could really throw Justice off his game.
I think he has nothing, and it looks like they might be switching, and they are. And as I was saying, if you're Tanner, you really have nothing to lose by switching.
No, exactly. And perhaps badminton will be the game of Mr. Tanner.
Now, the thing you have to look forward... Or look... Huh?
English!
The thing you have to look out for with badminton is the very stupid tripping mechanic.
Yes. I think the goal to avoid the tripping is to make sure your shoes are fastened securely before playing.
Perhaps Velcro will secure someone the victory.
I'm a big square knot kind of guy myself.
Very nice. I didn't learn how to.
I
tie
actually
my
just
shoes.
removed the shoelaces and tie them around my neck as a fashion statement.
Oh, that's very nice. I just wore belts around each one of these.
In fact, if you don't wear shoes at all, then you don't have the problem of slipping. And it seems that Tanner tends to be a little bit better at badminton than tennis.
Yes, and I'll say the other thing with badminton is you've got a lot longer to hit the thing. So with his timing issues, that might actually come to be very useful for him.
It's interesting you say that because I actually felt the exact opposite. I felt like badminton was, in fact, the more fast-paced sport.
It's more fast-paced, there's no doubt about it. But what I mean is because you've got longer, because the birdie slows up, and you can hit it right before it hits the ground. You've got so long to hit it again.
I understand.
But it's definitely more fast-paced, as we're seeing now, as they just throw volleys at each other.
And Tanner's taking the lead with taking the first point of the match. Very
Justice had
impressive.
some great defense there, but Tanner just obliterated him with a smash.
See, when you keep getting rammed and rammed like that, you just can't.
I think what my color commentator is doing is making gay jokes. Which are completely acceptable in the modern age. That's not a critique, that's a
Compliment.
just a fact.
Off to a. Don't give me the windy woo.
We will sit here in silence, Mr. Oh, and Tanner scores again. It looks like he's just the better gamer at badminton.
As protest, I will be not saying any more words for the rest of the match.
Then you can knock out the Terry.
It seems like Tanner's really found his. Oh, I was gonna say he found his niche, but it seems like I was mistaken. Perhaps Justice will, in fact, pull
Justice
a 3-0.
managed to score, but I think it's undeniable that Tanner is playing a much stronger game after the switch.
Oh, absolutely. It seems that tennis is a much quicker passing game, but badminton is much more volley heavy.
Excellent phrase.
See, if I just string enough words related to the sport together, one of them will sound cohesive. Seems like a pretty even volley so far. Nobody's really off their balance yet.
I don't know if you saw that, but Justice read that perfectly. He moved over to the left, knowing that Tanner was going to send it that way.
And
Great
send it, he
lead.
did.
Yeah, he did send it full send.
Oh, and Justice was the sneaky spike.
Evening the game up.
Called out the SS here in the business.
We do call it that. I don't know if we should call it that, but we do call it that, I guess.
Yeah, so if you ever hear us mentioning the SS for the remainder of the match, it is
We're referring to sports.
yes,
as
the
streaky snake.
the sneaky
Sneaky strike?
spike, sneaky spike. That's what it was.
Sneaky spike. They're volleying back and forth again.
Oh, and he
Tanner
trips.
tripped.
Ah,
Oh, and Justice
completely.
quickly capitalizes.
What a blunder! What an absolute blunder! One of the classic blunders, one may argue.
I would still like if the streamrunner told us what causes that, but I doubt we're going to get an answer considering I believe this is the last game.
Tripped twice immediately.
This is unfortunate.
Unfortunate and embarrassing. You hate
Truly.
to
I
see
mean,
it.
you hate to see the Iron Lady smash her face into the concrete. Unless you're from the north of England, Scotland, and the rest of the world. I imagine they're quite happy with it.
And I don't know how that last volley made it, but Tanner somehow pulled off the last minute swipe. Seems like Justice is taking quite the offensive here. Really
Tanner's
wants
really
to get
keeping
that
him on his
3-0.
toes, and
Wow. 3
That's the
trips in a
end.
row.
that's.
Tragic.
I mean, that happened exactly like it did to me, and let me tell you, I was seething.
Yeah, I would be too. I kind of regret not trying badminton. I think it would have maybe gone a little better for me.